poppin', y'all? This Kenny Tweed, one half of the Mekanix.
And this 4 Racks, the other half of the Mekanix, man.
You already know we fucking with the Rapshack, man.
Rapshack. Uh-huh.
Bad, cool.
That's Kenny Tweed, the motherfucker's great.
Kenny Tweed.
You know what I mean? Kenny Tweed, Gangsta Tweed. I'm 4 Racks, you feel me? 4,000, you feel me? 4 Racks, man. I mean, 2 cats from Oakland. I'm not originally from Oakland, but bruh's originally born and raised. We you know, touched down musically on some smash the world type shit. You feel me? One project, one artist at a time. We you know, musicians to the heart, to the core, and that's what the Mekanix is.
Been rocking for a minute, man, and we gon' keep rocking.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, bro, I'm just an artist, bro. Like every element of hip hop, I've been blessed to be able to have a part of. Like I started out drawing when I was a kid and shit, so I was drawing hella dope shit, and that's part of hip hop. Then it went from drawing to dancing. You feel me? Me and my homeboys was like Scuba Scrap Lover. If you know who Big Daddy Kane is, we were some ill ass dancers. So I danced and all that shit, break dance and all that shit. And from there,
do it all. Do everything.
From there, I went to I became a DJ. A DJ for Digital Underground, DJ for the Loonies. Toured the world with them niggas. You feel me? Yeah. And then from touring, I'll be on the road and we'll be like. And from DJing, I'd be like, man, there's beats that I hear and I'm playing these records, but I want to create these records, you know what I'm saying, that I'm playing. Yeah. So, you know, I started making beats and shit. This before the Mekanix, you know what I mean? So I was making beats and freestyling with niggas, smoking weed and all this shit, freestyling and writing, you know what I mean? So from there, it became from DJing to producing, and then from producing to actually songwriting. So I done encompassed all the 5 elements. I think that was 5, wasn't it?
I think so.
And performing, you know what I mean? So
I just grew up in a musical like household. My dad, he a musician, so ever since a kid he had me playing instruments, drums and trumpets and pianos and shit, just whatever. And shit, I just developed the ear for it and started just hearing like ideas and shit in my head.
That's how most of the people I know, 2 producers, it comes with playing the instrument or something.
Yeah, start hearing ideas in my head and shit. I just told myself one day I ain't had no equipment. So I'm like, one day when I get some money, I'm gonna buy me a keyboard and start fucking with it. Finally got a keyboard and shit, never looked back.
You're telling me you got that first? What was that?
Oh yeah.
He first got the voice shit.
Oh yeah, first I had, you know, we was using tapes way back then.
You
know, I used to come with my ideas, so I record them in there. Like when I get my equipment, I'm gonna
take everything from the tape and I'm gonna bring it back.
What would you do? You like hum it kind of?
It'd be like a bass line or some type of melody or something.
That's hard.
I hum it in there. Then I really did that shit though, but that shit ended up getting scrapped because that was just the beginning stage.
A long time we didn't really want nobody knowing what we used. Because we always would get those questions like, and I'd just be like, I mean, Dr. Dre don't tell you what he used. You know what I mean? It's special. That shit is. But I mean, you know, for the fans out there, it's really it ain't a secret now because a lot of people can, you know, see over our shoulder when we on Instagram and shit like that. We use Logic, you know what I mean? We use Logic X.
We use Logic. I mean, some of the shit they couldn't get it
either way,
even if they could buy it. Because I mean, we make a lot of our own shit too. We make our own kits, our own drum kits. Sometimes we tweak with the sounds and turn some knobs. There's so much shit out there. It really don't matter what you use. It's how you use it. It's who using it. So.
But we fluent with like a lot of outboard gear. That means like before this shit turned into a computer-driven field, we was using all these. We spent thousands and thousands of dollars on keyboards and drum machines. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now these motherfuckers go get a laptop and they got all this free shit. But we was spending bands for this shit.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Trying to be a producer when we first started, because that shit was hella expensive.
Exactly.
Hella expensive.
For real.
Like right now, like bruh said, you could get a laptop for $200-300. You can buy a laptop on the street for $100, $150.
On the low,
and you a producer.
Exactly.
You feel me? Back then, you had to buy a keyboard.
Drum machine.
Motherfucking Tritons was $2,800. You had to get expansions for more sounds and shit, reel to reels. That shit was hella expensive.
Hella money. Yeah.
So you had to really be serious about that shit. You was gonna have to invest a nice amount of money in it. Like right now, a lot of people don't take it serious because
they ain't spending no money.
Exactly. And that's shit. That goes all the way around too. Not even just on the rapping side too. You know what I mean? Record the same shit. You know
that's why the music like suffers at times. It ain't even about. I know they talk about how it's congested with this and that and this and that. It's really just congested because there ain't no quality control. Because when you spend your money on something, you appreciate that shit. You feel me? Yeah. So ain't nobody spending no money on. Well, ain't nobody. Some people spend. Motherfuckers that take this shit seriously, they know they spend some money. You spend some money, you can make some money. Take money to make money, right? But you know, the majority of these motherfuckers is trying to finesse their way through this shit and not spend no money and trying to get, you know, maximum results with no type of real effort. No real effort. You feel me? And that's why niggas be on the what they call that shit, the hamster wheels, the hamster wheel syndrome. You're just running in circles and ain't going nowhere because you scared to put your money in your pocket and invest in yourself. You feel me? You know what I mean? But when you start doing that, you see results though. Believe that shit. I've been spending money. I done had projects where niggas spent the bag on the beats. I turn around and spend the bag back on the equipment.
Make the beats.
To make the same beats for the same. You follow me? Like, you gotta invest in yourself. If you don't, if you ain't gonna invest in yourself, ain't nobody gonna invest in you.
One of my slappers right now, literally, I could show y'all the album in my bag when we was playing this motherfucker. I just want to say off the record, my favorite shit is the Cruising and Mobbing. That's my shit.
Thank you, bro.
And I love the one y'all did. It's called Dope Man with Gallon. I love that.
Yeah. That's not out yet, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
He dropped it already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He just dropped a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Nah, see, we did that record. We did the shout out Gallon too. It's a good solid nigga. Yeah, we did Dope Man about 3 years or 2 3 years.
2 3 years ago. About 2 years ago.
There's a lot of songs we got in the can with a lot of artists that shit ain't dropped yet. I think niggas be kind of, they be seeing niggas be moving. They be, I'm gonna wait till them niggas get it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna drop that shit. Nah, drop that shit now. It's hella records we got with niggas who just touch. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but shout out Gatlin. That shit go crazy. Yeah. Under the Hood is like, I mean, let's face it. I mean, a lot of these young niggas done took all the value out of music. They done fucked it all up. You know? And they don't know. Ignorance is bliss. Right. But before this internet shit was going crazy, a musician could really get in this shit and make some good money. Like, not really try hard. You know what I mean? And just because they done sucked a lot of the value out of this shit, producers like me and my brother, we had no choice but to start putting out our own records. Yeah. Because we can't just live off the publishing or live off the points on the record from an artist because niggas ain't selling. Right. You know what I'm saying? So the only way for us to stay in it is to start putting out our own content. Yeah. And Under the Hood was our fourth.
Yeah.
Nah, Go Boys was third. Wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we count that. The Go Boys was
first. I think so. Like third or fourth album, like full length album that we put together, and it was just, I mean, we actually do the same thing every time. This is what Khaled is doing. Shout out DJ Khaled. Like what DJ Khaled is doing, we've been doing that shit for 15 years. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He play with the A-list niggas. He go get
getting there.
Yeah, he don't be playing fair though. That nigga go get. He'll put Future, Trey Songz, Drake, and Chris Brown on the record. You're not even playing fair. So we've been doing the same thing.
Same shit. Man. We just try to create unique combinations of people that maybe some people ain't heard before. You feel me? Maybe a combination of artists that people ain't heard before. Yeah. And shit, we just trying to get bigger and better every time we do it. Try to get better features, try to just upgrade every time we do it.
I mean, when it comes to this Bay Area card, like we've done it many times over. We just been trying to take care of the Bay, like really, because we love this place. Like, I love New York, and I've been around the world, so I'm seasoned in a lot of these areas. I love down south. You feel me? I love LA and the culture is everywhere, but it ain't nothing like this Bay Area shit. And when I say Bay Area too, even though it's a lot of controversy whether Sacramento was part of it, I mean Sac too. Sac contributed to this shit, this gumbo pot that we love.
That shit Sac was an influence on
hella that shit.
Upcoming Bay Area people like us, because I grew up listening to
Seabow
and Brother Lynch, and that shit had me wanting to make beats. You feel me?
But niggas from this culture, how they rhyme, they swag, the bars, the style, the dress, the I don't give a fuck attitude, like everything, the too short, the bitch, the everything that encompassed this whole culture that spin off and the whole world is addicted to is one of the reasons why we never left. We could have been went to LA, we could have been went to New York, could have went to Atlanta and just been making, but because this culture is so flourishing and it's so dope, and we had our kids here and our families here, it was like, why leave? You know what I'm saying? And the niggas that surround us, the stylings, the keep the sneaks, the E40s, the too short, the filthies.
Shit can't be duplicated.
It can't be duplicated. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we stayed here. Like, we're going to keep pushing this shit until the world recognized. Until, because people will be like, y'all need to move. Y'all need to just go to LA. Y'all going to pop. If y'all go. But we remember in the 90s when it was flourishing with a lot of
Everybody
people
had a deal.
Record labels. Record labels was fucking with niggas in the back.
E40, Spice One, Loonies,
The Delinquents, Drew Down,
all them niggas.
So
In Vogue, Tupac. It was the Bay was full of motherfuckers who had 6-digit figure record label deals. Richie Rich was on Def Jam. The Delinquents was on Priority. Shit, fuck it, Master P before he went that way. It was just, the Bay is sick. Then going to the R&B, In Vogue. Look what Hammer did. MC Hammer, come on, man. MC Hammer tore a patch out the rap game. Niggas still can't put up numbers MC Hammer put up.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? So for them to act like right here ain't the place to be, you tripping. So what we trying to do is stick around long enough and hopefully put in enough work that we could bring that shit back, and then nobody ain't gotta leave. We can stay right here, and we can still control.
Make them come to us.
Make them come to us. You feel me? So that's what's been going on, and the Under the Hoods and the albums that we've been doing. That's trying to showcase the talent and the artists that we truly love, look up to, respect, and at the same time, us putting out content so we could put a couple dollars in our pocket. You know what I'm saying?
I've been around the world, you know what I mean? Like you said, you've been around, so and for niggas who ain't been around, like I said, we don't know how they, and the places that I have been, I noticed they look at, especially being from Sacramento, they look at Sac in Northern Cali and the Bay just a different way than what I expect being from out here, you know what I mean? Like, hold on, what you mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's dope that y'all actually been around the world type shit and still feel like, hold on, man.
It's unique.
Like, I'm not going nowhere.
Bro.
Yeah.
I talked, I moved my mama to Houston about 3-4 years ago, and like I would always get the questions like, well, where would you move to, or what was the best places you visited and shit like that. And I said, like, if I was to move somewhere, I would probably move to Houston. Motherfuckers be like, out of everywhere you been, you can move to Houston. Houston dope. Like, it's the people, the food, the culture, the nightlife, everything in Houston is dope. But outside of that, right here. Right here. Oakland, California. Now, they trying to drive us the fuck up out. You know what I'm saying? With all the gentrification and the high rent and all this shit. But as long as we can help it, we're gonna be right here slanging the bank. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we get a lot of recognition, but I think it should be more. But that's just motivation right now to just keep pushing and prove the motherfuckers who ain't acknowledging this shit, prove them wrong.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because we know we got the talent, so It's gonna come.
Yeah, I used to complain like, man, they ain't seeing this, they ain't seeing all this work. But then I looked up and realized that it's a lot of our peers that's just as dope and putting in just as much work, and them niggas ain't getting acknowledged either.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So now I'm more reserved. The word legend is it's a privilege and an honor. Thank you anybody who throw that word around at us.
Yeah.
But we ain't done.
No, we ain't done. We far from done.
You know, a lot of times we look at that word like that word is like for somebody who did their thing and they not even like Ann Banks. He's a legend.
Yeah, Ann Banks a legend.
He ain't making music really that we know of right now. But we still current. Like right now, the current temperature of Bay Area hip hop, we definitely have an influence in. So, so thank you for the legend word, but we ain't done.
We ain't done. Y'all still out. Yeah,
we pushing it. Shout out Dope Era.
Yeah, shout out to Dope Era, man. They reached out to us. That was the first issue right there. They reached out to us and they wanted us to be the first. You feel me? The first artist on the cover. So.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Shout out Fab, Mr. Fab. That's another artist. Like, come on, man. We surrounded by phenomenal human beings. You know what I mean? Fuck just rappers and singers or entertainers. Just we surrounded by phenomenal human beings. And that was one of those dope outlets that we was able to be a part of this year. You know, 2018. That's an accolade though. That's one of those moments where it's like, you know, oh, they're a legend. No, well, you showed us and gave us our roses while we was here by putting us on the cover. You know what I mean? So we appreciate those things.
Shit, we get that a lot. There's a lot of people. I know we always forget. Can't name everybody, but shit, a lot of the people I grew up listening to. You feel me? Like all the C-Bos, E40 producers, the Ann Banks and Tone Capones and Mike Mosleys and shit, CMTs, you feel me? A lot of them and a lot of old school artists like funk, old school 70s and 80s music, you feel me?
Parliament,
a lot of that shit. You feel me? My pops, I don't never say that, but pops, he was a big influence, you feel me? Yeah.
And I mean, cats that's done it before us, like on a scale where we'd want to be like one day, like when we're done with this, like you know, the Quincy Joneses and the, you know, those Iconics, you know, those motherfuckers. Rap niggas is starting to make billions of dollars now. You know, Nas just got what was the little situation? Just cashed out. You know, Drake cashed out. Jay-Z, you feel me? Beyonce, these billionaire people like who like. I know a lot of motherfuckers fuck up the stigma of rap, like, oh, you a rapper, I don't fuck with rap, or niggas be in this shit like, man, my nigga, you feel me, I ain't no rapper, nigga, I'm a trapper, I'm really in the streets, but it's motherfuckers making billions of dollars off this shit, so it's not a game, you feel me, I take this shit seriously.
Trying to be a part of this?
Yeah, so, you know, I ain't throwing no shade on nobody, I'm just saying, the question was who we look up to. We look up to these motherfuckers who took it, got it out the dirt. They ain't had shit. Niggas was selling dope 5, 6, 7 years ago, and now a nigga in a position where he can take care of my family, your family, his family, this family, move the neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Nigga got the motherfucking what's the basketball team in Brooklyn? Brooklyn Nets. Like, come on, you doing moves like that, my nigga? It's bigger than just.
It's big shit.
It's big shit.
It's a step.
And this pop music is powerful. Once you start to realize, man, you know what? My little new one. I think my celebrity crushes ain't crushes. I mean, ain't celebrities. They like Instagram bitches. Like, there's so many badass Instagram chicks. They ain't even stars, but they on the way though. Some of them got millions of followers and shit. They ain't did nothing special.
I ain't got one.
Take their clothes off.
It's a few of them. You feel me? It's a few of them.
What's the chick that the sign of Gotti?
Black
Youngster. He just named, what's her name? What's the chick he named? She just had a baby.
I think I know.
She in the booty song.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lisa something or whatever. Yeah.
I know exactly.
Somebody out there
I'm
know what I'm talking about.
out,
Yeah. She dumbass fine though. She thick as shit too. Bad chick.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
But nah, I ain't. Other than that, I don't know.
What's some of y'all favorite cartoon characters growing up?
Cartoons.
Cartoon.
Oh, hell, the
Dennis
niggas probably
the
said
Menace.
Dennis the Menace.
Scooby Doo.
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy
Scrappy
Doo.
went crazy. Yeah, Scrappy Doo was fresh.
Yes, sir.
What was old boy with the shotgun?
Elmer.
Elmer Fudd. Yeah, he had to love him.
Yeah, that is hard.
Tasmanian Devil.
Nigga, the Jetsons.
Yeah, the Jetsons went crazy.
For real.
The Jetsons went crazy. Yeah.
Yes,
There's
sir.
a handful of them though. Yeah.
I wasn't going to school.
I was a
I
J-cat.
was catting off. You feel me? That's around the time I started selling dope.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is like I think everybody once they hit that 10th, 11th grade high school,
Yeah.
that's like rolling dice.
Right.
7 more crap. You
Yeah.
feel me? Yeah, I was a good student. Though. I got good grades all the way until I really started seeing my first little piece of ass. You feel me? In high school,
Yeah.
10th grade,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because like I went to Fremont High. He did too.
Yeah.
I'm a little older than him, so we didn't go at the same time. But Fremont is phenomenal. Like Too Short went there. So many stars went there. It's retarded.
Right.
But when I got there, 10th grade, it was crazy because the apartment complex that my mama moved us to, shit like this you can't even do no more. I literally my whole apartment complex was full of dope dealers from different areas. So like me and my mama and my brother stayed in apartment 1. Apartment 2 was like some niggas from the 50s, balling ass niggas. Apartment 3 was some niggas from the 30s,
Right.
balling ass niggas. Apartment 4 was they was dope fiends. Apartment 5, some balling ass. Apartment 6, niggas from West Oakland,
Right.
balling.
Right.
Apartment 7, niggas from the 70s, ball. So long story short, when I come out to go to school every day, it's nothing but IROCs, Corvettes, Benzes, Mustangs. My whole shit lit up.
Oh, street.
And I'm going to school. So niggas would be out there and be like, you going to school? Let me drop you off. So I be getting dropped off in cake fives, candy paint this, candy paint that. Everybody thought I was selling dope.
Right.
I wasn't selling nothing in 10th grade.
Right.
But that's how I got my hands finally there, because I was around the shit. But
Shit,
yeah, I
my
was,
block, the school Fremont, we went to Fremont, my block was, I could hit the gate and be in the hood. You feel me? So I was cutting.
Trying
Trying to make me some money so I can buy me some weed at
you feel me?
and something to eat, man. I'm finna go to the block. Bust me some knocks right quick, man. That's what I was doing in high school. But I graduated though. You feel me? With a little bit of extra help.
Some help,
push,
yeah.
Moms and them on my ass. I graduated.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Fremont is right. That's in his hood.
For real.
Our school is right in his hood. High Street.
Shout out to High Street, man.
Yeah, shout out High Street. Food.
So my mom's like turkey wings and yams and greens, all that.
Yeah, I would say soul food too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started a pescatarian diet about a year ago. So now everything is shrimp this, crab that.
And I
Lobster
call
this,
it,
oyster
you
that.
call it a pescatarian, I call it a baller diet.
It ain't. It's not as expensive as it used
Shrimps,
to be.
yeah, you eat shrimps for breakfast. It's a baller
I love that
diet,
shit though. That
Lobsters
shit good to the
and shit.
motherfucker.
Right. Is it working out when you lost?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. If I put the fucking wine down, I'd be on this fucking Pinot Grigio shit. If I could put that down, you know what I mean? Because they got a lot of sugar in that shit still. But I had blew up sitting on my ass. We sit on our ass, you feel me? Like most of the time.
Right.
And that shit ain't healthy. So like I used to work out 6 months out of the year and shit. So I always had some type of muscular build.
Yeah.
But I could never get him to join me. He was like, I ain't fucking with that shit. So finally I kind of stopped doing it and he picked it up. Now this nigga in the gym 3-4 days out the week. He healthy than a bitch. and I'm sipping Pinot Grigio. You know, but yeah, it's a cool diet.
Yeah.
I would recommend people out there put that fucking meat down. This shit killing people.
I still eat that shit, but
At least have some
not
balance
no
about
red
yourself.
meat though.
Yeah.
Not no red.
At least have some balance
No
about
pork or red meat.
Yeah, that's a, I didn't even think of that, but that's some good thing kind of to be talking about too for producers, especially because I know a lot of producers that just be in this motherfucker sitting down. No kind of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shit, we got shit to live for, man.
Some good advice to some young niggas already.
Like me, man, editing for like 3 days straight. I'm not leaving the house.
When your job is sitting down, I can imagine.
You pick up that weight if you ain't playing. It's, you know.
Yes, sir.
Being careful.
We stuck to it. You feel me? We ain't try to chase, like Robbie saying, we ain't try to chase the trends. We just stuck to what we did and shit. There was some days where we wasn't making no money, but I mean, we stuck to it, and it's, you feel me? We making some dollars now.
Yeah,
so
hell yeah.
Stick to your shit. If you got a style and a vision, just stick to it. I mean, that shit might not instantly make some money or instantly be successful, but just stick to it, man. Stay consistent. Yeah.
He took the words right out of my mouth. Because, I mean, I know why I got into this shit, and I know the music that I wanted to make, and it was similar to what he wanted to make. That's why we was able to mesh, and we just full-fledged really pushed that agenda musically.
Right.
But you know, you got to be able to be seasoned and do other shit because everybody just don't want this mob shit. You know what I mean? So we made sure that we could do R&B and do rock if needed. If they want a gospel record, we could do that. If you want a trap record, we could do that. Like, but you know, our main agenda was pushing our culture. This right here, Oakland, California, and the Bay Area, is what we call mob soil. It was rooted in that. I mean, I don't give a fuck, you know, what's going on now, but the E40, the Too Short, the everything, the C-Bowl, the fuck it, the Brother Lynch, hit the Mozzie, the Mekanix, come on, give me some, the list goes on and on. The Tupac, the digital, all that shit was based on funk and mob shit. You know what I mean? So we just try to make sure that our voice is still heard amongst what's going on in the masses. You know what I mean? Like the whole world on some trap shit, bounce shit. That's cool. We love it. But we not from there.
Right.
So for us to just make just that shit trying to fit in wouldn't be authentic.
Yeah, because that shit gonna play out. You gonna play out right with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we done seen that shit happen. The motherfuckers get into the, like when DJ Mustard start popping. And you got every producer trying to make a Mustard beat because everybody want Mustard sound. But if the day and age comes when Mustard plays out, you play out too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if that's all you know.
Yeah. And then motherfuckers that turn around and 5 years later act like they didn't have nothing to do with that shit. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. I remember when Kwame, I'm older than a lot of people probably watching this, but Kwame was an artist from New York somewhere. That nigga came out with polka dots. He used to have everything he dressed in, everything was polka dots. So it became a trend. Right. Everybody was, I remember coming to school one year, first day of school, everybody had polka dots on. Not me, but everybody had polka dots on, right? Now you fast forward, if I could ask a motherfucker right now, bro, you used to wear polka dots? Nigga, I never wore that shit. Right. But I remember you, bro. You used to wear polka dots, bro.
I got some pictures.
I got pictures of you wearing polka dots.
Bro.
See, when the trend play out, people act like they wasn't attached to the trend. Yes, you was. Exactly. Don't act like you wasn't. Exactly. There ain't enough people making the trends. It's all these people following the trends. Man, be original.
That's natural, you feel me? With no effort. Really. You just got to get on the keyboard and it's going to come out. I mean, to get away from it, we get away from it like if somebody requests something specific other than that from us, you feel me? We'll hop on some other shit. But I mean, instead of trying to program ourselves to do that, we have to tell ourselves that we got to do some other type of shit. Right. Yeah, I mean. Yeah.
And normally it's, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it take us a couple times. Like if somebody calls us and like, yo, we need something for Rex Life Raj or something, then, you know, we'll get in here and be like, okay, let's Let's create in this mind frame. We might even go pull up a YouTube and listen to something. Oh, okay. Now let's do our own versions. Yeah. And then we'll sit there and make 10 or 15 beats in that lane to give you the right one. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, so it's just, just trying to supply what's needed. Don't. That's a good question. Don't bring no weird niggas with you.
Real.
Don't bring no weird niggas with you, man. Niggas be coming in sometime. I'm talking about as soon as a nigga hit the door, he got the live going. Hey, bro, I'm in the studio, bro. Look. Don't bring that nigga with you. Leave Brian home.
Yeah. Don't bring the weird niggas.
Yeah, don't bring the weird niggas with you. It really be cool just to when you just come to really to work. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't got to bring 8 niggas to the studio with you to lay a song.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Sometimes those 8 people might be people that you need.
That's part of your team.
Right? Yeah, that's your team. Really or help you be even comfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like some people is like, I know I can look at this nigga and if he nodding, that's a good beat. Yeah. I can know if I look at this nigga and he rolling the weed, but he gonna tell me he ain't got no filter, so he always gonna say, nigga, that shit weak, turn that shit off. Yeah. Like if them type of people, I'm with it.
That's cool.
But if you just got a nigga that just all he do is carry the syrup and the broad, she don't do nothing but run in and out smoking cigarettes and just we don't need all of that. It's because we trying to concentrate and give you what you want. And I can't concentrate if I gotta keep juggling these multi-personalities and shit.
Who behind the nigga.
Yeah. And then you got like he said, you gotta think most of our time is spent like this.
Yeah.
So I gotta feel good with you behind my back, my nigga. You feel me? Yeah. So that's and you got too many people.
Everybody has to have. Like you gotta be comfortable knowing them. So
I used to go to Ice-T house, the crack house. Shout out Ice-T in LA. I used to go to Ice-T house and mix records. He had a dope ass studio in his $1 million studio in his house. When you walk in this house, that nigga had a big ass pistol sitting on the mix board. So just to let y'all know, when you come in here, this how I fuck with it. You feel me? So you can play games if you want. You can try the bullshit. That motherfucker right here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, so just leave the weird niggas at home and leave the bullshit at home. Come prepared, man.
Come prepared.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I guess let's
come prepared. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let's work. Restoring structure. So restoration coming soon, produced by the Mekanix. That means bringing back shit. Any niggas who know they was spending some real money on some cars back in the day, niggas restoring them old schools. You feel me? And that's all we doing. We keeping that spirit alive. So restoration coming soon.
Yeah.
With all your bass stars.
Oh yeah, we got everybody on that thing. Just about. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just about Stylings and Mozzies and
everybody
Chippers,
everybody.
There's hella motherfuckers on there.
Then we got, like you said, the Mob God, Beat Weeder, the Mob God. We did that whole album. Be on the lookout for that. We got a Chippers album that's on the way. We about 7. By the time y'all see this, it might be done.
Yeah.
We got that done. We got
Room with Richie Rich, Grow Room.
The Grow Room with Richie Rich. We did all of that. That's done. That's an album to really stay tuned, like really stay tuned for. It's monumental.
Mr. Fab album.
The Mayor, Mr. Fab album, The Mayor coming.
Yeah.
I got a solo, the 4 Racks Fear coming. We're just about to start working on Jay Stalin on behalf of the Streets Part 3.
Yeah.
This will be like the last installment to that 3-part series.
We got hella
what else?
Songs here and there sprinkled on some projects too.
Vatani. We got Vatani's next album is called Anubis. We did that whole thing.
Yeah.
We have Velion, Stranded on the Wire 2 that we're about to start recording. I'm gonna say a gang of other records in between, some E40 records, some Too Short records, some. It's a lot of stuff. So stay tuned. Shout out Keek the Sneak too. We apologize.
Go get the withdrawals, man.
We put our withdrawal in November 2017. Man. Shout out everybody who sent their prayers and love to Keek the Sneak. That's our brother. You feel me? That's out right now. I don't know, about to get this merch popping. I don't know, about to start acting and shit. I'm trying to get my shit together, you feel me? But yeah, man. Shout out Rapshack, man.
Shout out to Rapshack, man.